In this class, we'll be considering the second type of fraudster and we'll be looking at a case study over that. A predatory fraudster. From the word predator, we all know predators hunt. They go after their prey. They clamp it down intentionally. They are willful hunters. So predatory fraudsters are willful, intentional, preconceived fraudsters. They have no apology for their actions because it's premeditated. What are we saying? They are not under any pressure to act the way they act. If anything, they are motivated. They are motivated by what we highlighted undermines, in most cases, money, ideology, coercion, or ego. So these are the things that motivated them. It's not like they've suddenly found themselves in a financial mess that they quickly want to undo. No, these are people that are hired. After you hire them, or the reason they even apply to your organization is because they know there is a mission they want to accomplish. In most cases, such fraud don't get actualized in the first year of hiring such predatory fraudsters. They wait, they calculate, they look at the loopholes, they understand the system and identify loopholes, which is opportunity, the second leg. So we've said they are only motivated. There is really no pressure anyway, so it doesn't align with the traditional fraud triangle. It aligns with the other fraud triangle that has motivation as its first leg. And we've identified the type of motivations, things that can motivate them. In most cases, especially in the concept of Nigeria, it is always money. The M under the acronym MICE. People have quantum and unexplainable desire to acquire wealth that they might not even be alive to spend in Nigeria and in most African countries. So we'll be looking at a case study of a Nigeria public servants. We are just generalizing. Like we've seen the case of what is going on with NDDC, and you hear billions being thrown around here, allegations of billions and all that going back and forth. You've heard in places like NNPC, you've heard such in the national assemblies, both as even at the state level. You've seen the cases of different governors being accused. You've heard the case of recently of even the what's it called? Still ongoing though, of the EFCC chairman. That is still ongoing. We don't know what is what yet. The cases of cases, allegations against different public office holders, even in the public sectors, directors, permanent secretaries, MD of government parastatals, is just all there. Like sometimes you just think, is everybody actually looking for a way to loot and sap this country dry? Because that is like the order of the day. Like somebody said, that it's just about we people, that the problem with Nigeria is the number of people that are outside waiting for opportunity to go inside and loot are more than the people that are actually inside looting. I don't know how far that is true, but what we know is corruption defines Nigeria and the activities. By the time there's no organization in Nigeria that you don't see corruption scandal, especially in the public sector. The previous administration is corrupt, so another one comes in, and the other one will still allege that, different back and forth. So these guys can be identified to be predators. By the time you see a public office holders that has houses in Dubai, has houses in United States, has houses in virtually everywhere in the world, and is still bent on accumulating more, then you begin to wonder what is actually wrong. That is the instinct of a fraudster, of a predatory fraudster. It's not about what they need. It's about what they are, who they are. They are predators. They don't see these things and let it go. It's in their culture. They are thirsty for blood. They are thirsty for money. So that is there. That's that. If we want to be choosing case studies, we'll be tired. Honestly, we will never finish this course. we just keep on going and go. So you all know, especially as Nigerians, that this is the case. A predator is a predator. We have cases like that in United States, in United Kingdom, and in all parts of the world, but they are very minimal. As in why you see people who are just willful, intentional fraudsters. Sometimes we see hackers in big corporate organizations who the main intention, I'm talking about in the foreign scene now, the main intention of even coming to the organization in the first instance is to hack the system. Hack the system. There was a period recently of a situation where some people were able to get into the, what's it called, of some prominent people and cut away with huge sum of bitcoins and all that. Well, that could have happened even in an organization scene where maybe your organization have some of their funds in digital currency like Bitcoin, and some of the employee or one of them was able to get the password or hack into the system and wire off. These are premeditated fraudsters. They're not just people who overnight get into a sharp corner and they couldn't find a way out. There were people who, some people even acquired the skills of hacking because of this, because of things like this. They are always on the lookout for opportunities. There was an allegation against one of the public office holders in recent times that the first day he got to the what's it called was he was already hunting for ways. What is happening here? What is that? You will from their body language, if you've ever gone close to them, you know that that is their main intention, where they are not really concerned about how to bring the organization or how to raise the standard of the organization or achieve its objectives. When we immediately get on board, they are first priority is to know what is happening, as to take advantages of it. Which contract is going out, what is being implemented there, where can money come from? The language is money, money, money when it comes to a predatory fraudsters. At the end of the day, sometimes you even begin to think that they've already created this ideology that is their birthright to siphon over again. So that is it. We've been able to identify, to categorize fraudsters into two: the accidental fraudsters, the unintentional, the honest man that's circumstances and vagaries of life led into fraud. Then the predatory fraudster on the second leg, who is just out there to what? To loot, to defraud, who is a premeditated one, an intentional one, somebody whose main objective at the end of the day is to defraud and defraud and defraud.